Welcome to GMAETS41 Basic Class channel. In this short video lesson, I'd like to teach you how you can solve this problem we have on the board. It is a plain geometry question. However, one of my interests is to still help you understand and appreciate how important the knowledge of simple equation and substitution is when dealing with mathematics and science. Please come along with me. Let us solve this question together. Now we are given this diagram and we are asked to find y and the value of the larger angle. Now, one of the basic secrets you want to have in mind is that for plain geometry problem where you have a straight line like this, are you following? And then angles are formed on that straight line. I repeat, you have a straight line. You can see this straight line. And then angles are formed on that straight line. We have this theorem, this rule that you have to memorize. You need to know this rule at heart. And what is it? Sum of angles on a straight line equals 180. Sum of angles on a straight line equals to 180. So if you add all the angles on a straight line, you will get 180. So applying that principle here, we're going to have 80 minus 2y. Then plus the second angle on that straight line is 40 plus 6y. These two angles added should give you 180 degrees. I'll write the theorem here, sum of angle on the straight line. Good. So all we now have to do is to solve this equation using the knowledge of simple equation. Open up this bracket. Here you have invisible 1. That one will multiply the terms you have on the bracket. 1 times 80 will give us 80. 1 times minus 2y will give us minus 2y. The same thing if you come here, you have invisible 1. Before this bracket, that one is positive. It's going to open up this bracket. 1 times 40 will give us 40. 1 times plus 6y, that's 1 times 6y, will give us 6y. And all of this will be equal to 180. At this point, we are going to simplify like terms. We are not collecting like terms here yet. Why? Because we have this minus 2y here and 6y. They are together. So on one side of the equation, you can just simplify. Minus 2y plus 6y will give you 4y. And then you have 80 plus 40, which will give you 120. So let us do that first. Minus 2y plus 6y would give us 4y, like I said. Then 80 plus 40 will give you 120. I've simplified this left-hand side. Like the alphabet I had, I have to work them together to get a single term. And then the pure numbers on the same left-hand side, I work them together to get a single term. So make this equal to 180. And here you can now collect your like terms. 120 we move to the right-hand side. So you have 4y equal to 180 minus 120. And of course, 4y would give you what? 60. Divide both sides by the coefficient of the unknown of y. If you divide both sides, y is going to give you 60 over 4. And 60 over 4 is equal to 15. So the value of y is 15. Remember that we are also asked to find the value of the larger angle. You have 80 minus 2y, you have 40 plus 6y. Which one is the larger angle? You can always do a rough work to find out. But you solve for both of them and then you make conclusion which one is greater. So you have 80 minus 2y, you have 40 plus 6y. I must tell you that 40 plus 6y is greater than 80 minus 2y. Yeah, it's greater. But you can find out by doing your substitution. The larger angle is 40 plus 6y. So what we have to do is to substitute for y and then get the value of that angle. This will be 40 plus 6 bracket y. We obtain y to be 15. See, this bracket is the same as multiplying 6 times 15 directly. Are you getting? All right, doing this is going to give us 640, then plus 6 times 15 is 90. Yes. Therefore, the larger angle, 40 plus 6y is equal to, if you add these two, you are going to get 130 degrees. This is the larger angle. And you can find out for this, to get 80 minus 2 times 15 is 30. 80 minus 30 will give you 50 degrees for this angle. All right, so this angle is a smaller angle. And you see, if you add 50 plus 130, you will get 180, which is this theorem, this rule here. sum of angle on a straight line. I hope you enjoyed this video lesson and you've learned something great. Subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Turn on the notification bell. Select all so that once I upload any content, you will be personally notified. YouTube will inform you that something is available for you to learn. Share the link to this video to your friends, okay, so that they can also learn from it. Bye.